can relate to, where you're slapping or you're going, do you guys have, who has the mosquito stuff we have to put all over? And did you buy the thing that smells like geranium? And what plant was that I was supposed to plant so that the mosquitoes aren't around? Well, how would you like to get rid of the 6 pestiest, most aggravating bugs that are out there keeping you from enjoying your outside, that great patio, the pool, your garden, your front deck, wherever it may be? DynaTrap is back. It is the XL insect trap. Now it has these cool lures. You're going to get 2 of them. Each one will last 30 days. You're going to get bulbs that are already installed and an extra set of bulbs when you purchase it from us today. And we are going to give you 5 months to pay for it, but 90 days to try it. If anywhere in those 90 days or after 90 days you don't like it, pack it back up and ship it back to us. Here's your choice. 4 colors, 2 are exclusive. There are 1 acre, there is a 1 acre size. There's a ½ acre size. You tell us what you need, but what I've heard time after time in the calls all day long is, I started with 1 and now I got another one. Because if in your lot, what you're trying to take care of, your house is in the middle, maybe you need a ½ acre and a ½ acre. Maybe like me, I need the 1 acre and I've had it for years in my backyard. Today I'll get the ½ acre for my front porch so I can enjoy that. So here are your choices, and I hope that you will call us, because we've had these wonderful calls from you all day long saying, yeah, you know what, I wasn't sure, but I tried it and the results were amazing. So please call us on our testimonial line. Come down here and take a look at the colors. These 2 colors are exclusive to QVC. We have the copper for you, which is exclusive, and we have this green, which is exclusive. In green, in ½ acre, we brought in $7,400 to ship immediately. $2,400 remain. Then we have tungsten, and the other color that we have, the lightest color, is called stone. Stone, very limited in the ½ acre, fewer than 2,000, then it's gone, you get a chain with the smaller version, you get a bracket so you can go ahead and hang it on the tree or on the fence, whatever you want to do, and then you can see the packs of the 2 lures. The lures and the light bulbs, yes, they will always be available on QVC.com. Now we have the larger version, and don't they sort of look like pagodas? And I said they were bigger and better. This is 50% larger than it's ever been before, because it's going to catch and protect you even more with those lures inside. So you'll be, for most of us, emptying it even less. So we have copper, we have green, we have tungsten, we have stone. I want to make sure that you understand something that I said earlier, so I say it correctly, and that is, only in the green do we have an additional supply and an additional date to send it to you. The other 3 colors, when they sell out today, they're gone for the year. We do not have more of the other colors, and we have a limited supply of the green. Use any of your major credit cards, whether it is your Q card, whether it's your Master, your Discover, your Visa, whatever you like to use when you shop with us, you know, your PayPal. Then you'll have 5 easy pays for the ½ acre at $18. And we're going to show you the value so you really can appreciate it. And then we also have the 1 acre for 5 easy pays of $28. So in my little brain, I would say, I'm going to go right to DynaTrap, because I bet DynaTrap.com will give me a better buy. Well, good thing I'm not a betting woman, because the ½ acre would sell and is selling right now for $189.99. $100 savings, and I can get it home and work it into my budget at $18 a month. The 1 acre on DynaTrap.com sells for almost $300, but you can have it for $28 using any major credit card. And with the unofficial beginning of summer and all of the unfortunate wet weather that so many of us have experienced, those mosquitoes couldn't be happier than happy to go ahead and chase us back inside. Sean Pickford, as I said, DIY guy, does his own gardening, has that mountain house that he absolutely loves. And I think the further you get in the mountains, the bigger the bugs get. What do you think?
Yeah, they're pretty big up there, so there's a lot of them, especially because there's a lot of standing water. There's a lot of woods around and stuff like that.
There's a ton in New Jersey, too.
But you know what? Everybody has bugs all across the nation.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
DynaTrap is the answer for flying insects. So they're a leader in the industry. They know what they're talking about.
And this is all that they do, you said?
It's all that they do. We don't make picnic tables or umbrellas or beach chairs or anything like that. It's all about flying insects.
Okay.
So much so that we've perfected how to catch them, attract and capture them so that they're not bugging you anymore.
So you know that pool, you just spend how much money and nobody will stay out there once it starts to get a little bit dark? And that happened in your life.
Yeah.
I know in my yard, I live where there is so much standing water, and I'm talking about like ponds, but not like purposeful ponds. The water just lays there so much that I used to have to go inside. Nobody would come outside and sit with me because it was too darn buggy. Let's talk about the way that this actually works, because it sort of mimics the perfect human.
Yeah, it really does. So these guys are designed to attract and capture mosquitoes, fly, moths, stink bugs, 6 nasty pests. It does it because when you plug it in, the UV bulb attracts insects day and night. It's a special color temperature that they're attracted to. This is our new Atrakta lure. This increases your catch rate, so it really turbocharges your DynaTrap. It works really well without it, but this really boosts it. Now, there's a little science experiment going on in here. The titanium dioxide coating, when warmed by that light, produces carbon dioxide, the same thing you and I breathe every time we take a breath.
Okay.
That carbon dioxide goes out into the air. Those mosquitoes and flying pests can't resist that. So they come flying from all directions, whether it be an acre away or whether it be a half acre away, and they come to the DynaTrap thinking they're going to feed or bite or sting us. When they get here, it's too late because there's a powerful fan down inside here that sucks those insects down into this trap where they basically go and they expire. This is what they look like when they expire. This is 2 weeks worth in a suburb of Chicago last year. So instead of these bugs landing on you, your food, your pets, your guests, now they go into the DynaTrap. The DynaTrap is different than many other things in the market because of that carbon dioxide that it produces.
It's so specific. The science on this is so cool because we're going to show you the bugs. It's not only mosquitoes, but it's the big 6, if you will.
Yeah, it's the 6 most wanted. The mosquitoes, the flies, the wasps, the hornets, the stink bugs, and the moths. These from coast to coast are the 6 nastiest pests that people complain about. Mosquitoes, #1. If you want to learn something, look them up. Flies, there's biting flies. Wasps, hornets, if you've ever been bitten by one of them, you remember it. It's a traumatic situation. Stink bugs, they're horrendous here on the East Coast this year. The moths, they do so much damage. So by plugging this in and letting it work, it will attract them, capture them, just like you're seeing in the video here. Actual mosquitoes flying into a DynaTrap. When they realize it's not you, your pet, your kids, it's too late. We're not pushing them away. We're capturing them and we're getting rid of them. So it's not a temporary, oh, they're gone tomorrow, coming back, you know, they're gone today, coming back tomorrow. No, they're coming to the DynaTrap, going in the trap, and they expire. They're done. We're good riddance.
Take me from getting the box at home, what do I have to do, and where I need to put this.
Okay, great question. So the half-acre version comes fully assembled to you. They both have a 10-foot cord that comes with them.
Is that how long it is?
So you're going to have to plug these in. Now, you want them about 20 feet away from where you're going to spend most of your time, especially outdoors. Don't put it in the center of your picnic table because you're attracting the bugs to it.
Yeah, we're even attracting the bugs right now.
You want it 2 to 6 feet off the ground. That's what we call the fly zone. Most human beings are between 2 and 6 feet tall. So that's the prime area there where those bugs like to fly. You can see that one they're showing right there on the stone wall. Perfect height. There's one back by the fire pit that's about 3 feet off the ground.
That's great.
There's one in the far back on a shepherd's hook that's almost 5.5, 6 feet off the ground. Even if you have a raised deck, you can do that. If you want to put it on one side of the deck because you spend all your time on the other, it's fine. Just don't put it in the center of where you are because you are attracting the critters to it. Now, biggest mistake people make and say, well, I'm not catching as many bugs as a lot of people I hear. It's because they turn it on when they go outside and they turn it off when they go inside. Well, those bugs don't just, come out when you're out. They're out 24/7. Leave it on. 10 cents a day to operate. 3 cents a day to operate.
That's why you can leave it on, and
Right.
you don't be unplugging it and plugging it back in. You don't have to do all that work.
No,
It does
that's the
work
beauty
for
of
you.
it. Yeah, it's catching bugs while you're sleeping. Think about that. It's doing the work while you're at work.
Yeah.
And when you get home and want to enjoy being outside in your yard, now you can.
Want to go to the phone?
Yeah.
All right. Becky, thanks for calling. Sean and Pat, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're
Good.
doing great. Thank you for asking, Becky. Becky, do you already have a DynaTrap in your home?
Yes, I have. I've bought 2 or 3 in the past, and I bought one last night when they came on air for my niece.
Very nice.
Oh, how
And
nice.
they're the best things it's one of the best things I have ever purchased from QVC. They work beautiful. I mean, we have a pool. We go out, we sit. There's no bugs nowhere except for in the DynaTrap.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
awesome.
Where they should be, in the DynaTrap.
Becky, I love that because now you can go out and, I'm sure those mosquitoes before and all the wasps and the stink bugs and everything probably love the idea that you all were sitting out there, but you spent a lot of money and you want to enjoy your pool.
Yes, I love them. Absolutely. I would recommend to anyone to get one because it's one of those things that people don't think, oh, it's too good to be true. Well, it is true
Right.
because they work 100%.
That's
They're
terrific.
wonderful.
And I love that you're buying it for your niece. I think that happens a lot too, where we love them so much. Earlier, somebody said they bought it for the neighbor,
Yes, exactly.
Terrific.
I recommend anybody, if you're on the line about getting one or not getting one, get it because it is great. And
Becky.
it does exactly what it says. It does not eat the honeybees.
Yeah, the honeybees.
No honeybees. You've got wasps, moths, mosquitoes, everything in there you can imagine except for honeybees.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that because that's the one thing that you don't want to harm. So
Exactly.
terrific. Becky, we hope that you and your family have a wonderful summer. Thank you so much for spending your day with us.
Well, thank you for taking my call. I
Of course.
appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank
it was
you.
our pleasure. Thank you, Becky. Bye-bye.
Happy Memorial Day.
You
You
too.
too.
Bye-bye. Now, she said she had several.
Right.
We're giving everybody 90 days to try this. Our normal return policy is 30 days. But we were worried you wouldn't necessarily see the results or you'd still be skeptical after 30 days. So we said, let's give you the whole darn summer. You can use this all summer long. And if at any point or at the end of the summer you go, you know what, Sean, Pat, not really, didn't really, it's okay. Pack it up and send it back to us. Also note that we will always have the bulbs for you. We will always have the traps for you. So you can go ahead. Each trap lasts about 30 days on this. But $18 and $28 so that you can just go out the door,
And that's it.
Sean, and enjoy the outdoors and not worry about putting mosquito stuff on.
Yeah.
How many of you watch, this is the part that makes me crazy because I watch the news all the time. And, soon they're going to be saying the mosquito-borne diseases are, and I can't promise you that, that this.
No,
but
nothing's 100%.
Right.
And we know that. But if it attracts the mosquitoes, all right, and attracts the flies, the moths, the stink bugs, and all that, and they're not biting you, we're all better off for it.
Amen.
So this is a much better way. It's a new technology. We understand that people are skeptical. A lot of people buy the half acre and try it first. We get that. A lot of people who come back then buy the full acre because they saw how great the results were. So that's the beauty of it. And we love that, you guys partners with us at the 90 days because we really wanted people to see the results. You'll see it after a week. You'll see it after 2 weeks. At 4 weeks when your bin is filled for a lot of you people, you'll be like, oh my goodness. I mean, Nancy Brandenmuller came up to me, and I've known Nancy for years, and
Yeah.
she said, I finally plugged my DynaTrap in the other day. She showed me pictures of the bugs she caught. She couldn't believe it, and she's been watching this for years. But we understand you could be a little skeptical.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you think, how could it be that simple?
Right.
When I've been doing lighting candles and putting lotion and buying mosquito plants at the garden center, give it a try. It doesn't work in 90 days. You can send it back to us. 2 of the 4 colors are exclusive. Every single bit of this DynaTrap sold out in one day, last Memorial Day. That's why we had to redo it for you. Here's the copper, exclusive to the Q. Here's the green. In green, half acre, we brought in 7,400 that we could ship immediately. We have 2,300 left. This color green